Hey guys, I'm Voilen, and for the people who don't know me, I'm currently working on a video editor inside of Godot, yeah, a game engine. And in today's video I quickly want to go over my setup, what do I use for developing a video editor, and what hardware and software do I use for making YouTube videos. Let's go over to my setup. First of all, one of probably the more important things, my chair. I have no idea what the brand name is. Recently I tried to find it online. It does not exist anymore. It's a dust magnet. Like, I have to clean this weekly. But yeah, it's good enough. Okay, so a quick Voilen from the future here. I actually did some changes to this chair. The headrest, I took it off because it was not really that comfortable. I removed the armrest as well because they are too high for me. Whenever I sit down, it did not feel ergonomic and it did not feel very comfortable anyway. So I took them off and now I've been using this now for the past week and I think I'll keep it like this, so yeah. Back to the past. This desk, self-made. I should have probably taken a little bit of a thicker piece of wood, but it's been lasting now for a couple of years, so I had to add this one after the fact, but yeah, it's still holding up and it's not really bending too much, only like a couple millimeters, but that's about it. For rehydration I use an LTD water bottle, not sponsored. We have some drawings of my kids and wife. They make art together and they basically cover my whiteboard that I bought specifically for using for programming. But yeah, I have these blue light glasses. Blue light glasses, they don't really work, but it helps for me to reduce my headache because I easily get a headache when looking at the screen. Maybe it's just the low quality of the screen. I have some ornaments to lighten my mood. I have two USBs, basically Arch Linux and for quickly file transferring between my PC and my wife's PC, which is an all-in-one. And then for some YouTube stuff, so I'm filming this on a Canon 200D. I also have this camcorder, which I mainly use because, as you can hear the focus sound on this camera, it's kind of bad. So yeah, this thing, I bought it in Belgium before moving. It's just interlaced footage. It's good enough for most of the things. I mainly use it for traveling or for quick shooting if I don't want to mess around with focus on this thing. Then I have my teleprompter. They have a newer version, but I bought this one second hand. Was very cheap. I'm glad I bought it. It's useful, not really for... I don't really use this for Voilen's game dev journey, but I do use it for my other channels. But yeah, I have not really used it that much recently because I have been too busy with Cozen development, so I have not been able to work on videos altogether. I also have this game controller, and this is actually a very strange thing. Because I don't play games. I got this because I wanted to work on games, but then I started working on a video editor. Why did I start with a video editor? Like, I knew it was going to take a long time, but I did not know that I would mainly focus on the video editor and not make any games, so yeah. A little bit of an underestimation, but yeah. Then we go to the computer peripherals, I think. So we have this fine microphone. It's a condenser microphone. I'm trying to get a dynamic microphone because soon my wife will be in maternity leave because of our second kid. Then a second kid will come. This microphone picks up even the rice cooker in the kitchen. Besides that, we have this keyboard. I made it myself. It's a Lily 58. I made these things from paper and a sheet of false carbon fiber stuff. I love this keyboard. I don't know by the time this video goes out if I've made my update video of 2.5 months. I really love this keyboard. And the only thing that I kind of dislike about it is that the middle finger is not higher. I wish this column was a little bit higher. And that's about it. That's like my only complaint about this keyboard. I also, in here, I have a USB dongle that helps a lot. Because my USB cables, they don't reset far often. Plus my mouse is wireless, and this is a Logitech G602. I had to replace this button and this button. I don't know what's wrong with the quality, but I had to fix this mouse twice already. Also, something I forgot to mention, I used this quick thing, probably something that you've seen already. It's an HDMI video capture card. I plug it in over there as well. And I use this camera because I don't want to mess with autofocus, and this one keeps everything in focus because it's a camcorder. So yeah, that's basically what I use as my webcam for my live streams together with this thing. For my live streams I also use this laptop, mainly to help me with reading the chat and such. It's still open on everything. But yeah, this is also part of my setup. It's just for reading the chat and to control the stream to see if I'm actually sharing my screen or not, because I messed it up a lot. There we have my screen. It's an Acer screen, 1080p, and it is small. It is not very big. I don't have multiple screens, as you may see. This is not a screen, that's just a piece of thing, because this corner, lots of echoes. But yeah, this helps a lot for sound. So yeah, everything is kind of sketchy. Like also this table, I also made it by myself because my screen was not high enough, and this stand, yeah, it's not adjustable. Yeah, so this screen, it's not great. I would want a little bit of a bigger screen, but yeah, it's fine enough for now. The only thing about the screen is that there is a burn-in problem. Okay, so I quickly set this up. This is just white and the rest is black. At the end of the video I will remove this and you will see there's some kind of like burn-in, but it's an LCD, so it's kind of strange. So this is kind of what I'm talking about, is like, if I leave something on the screen that's white or a light color for too long, it starts appearing and it does not go away for some time. That is about everything from on top of the table. Then we go to the bottom. I have a carpet and a PC. So over here I have one of my other tripods. I actually have 3 tripods in total. So this is a tiny one that I use for on my desk for my live streams, to use as a webcam stand. Then I have this giant thing which helps a lot for filming me when I'm standing, because this is not the highest position yet, it can still go higher. So yeah, it's as high as I am, and I'm 1.80 m. And then there's one more tripod. I bought this one when I was still in Belgium. It's a tiny one, it's light, and I was planning on using it for traveling, but traveling with a tripod is too troublesome. Remember that I was just talking about this tripod that I never really used that much? I just tried to tighten it so my camera can actually like stay, and it broke. So yeah, I guess now I only have 2 tripods. But then we have my PC. These are the headphones that I'm using. They have seen better days. They're good enough, and the only thing that I need to make certain of when I use them, I wipe my ears, because this fabric is getting loose and it's leaving pieces on my ears. And then inside my PC. What's inside of my PC? Well, I filmed a little bit before because I added an extra hard drive, because right now I have 2 hard drives. One for my normal videos and files, and then one for my OBS recordings, so I can start recording my live streams, because that is something I never really did. Now I can. There is a Ryzen 2600 in here with a custom CPU cooler, because my previous case was very bad for airflow, and the new cooler helped a little bit, but yeah, it didn't solve the issue, so I had to buy this case. And for my graphics card, I have a very expensive GTX 760. So yeah, I'm working on a video editor without having any video encoder, hardware accelerated hardware. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it. For my operating system, I am running on an SSD, so that's a good thing. Because of my coffee supporters, thanks to all my coffee supporters, I was able to upgrade to an SSD at the beginning of this year, if I remember correctly. And as always, a big thank you to all my coffee supporters for helping me and supporting me in making videos and working on Gozen more easily without that much stress. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's basically my entire setup. I don't really have that much. And that basically concludes all the hardware that I have for editing my YouTube videos, doing YouTube stuff, and doing, well, development on Gozen and other applications. So yeah, it works. It's not much, but it works. And then we come to the software side. So my browser that I'm using is Chromium. For video editing, I'm using Kdenlive. For picture editing and making thumbnails, I'm using GIMP. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. My editor of choice is Vim. I'm running Linux on my system, and my CLI, my command line, is basically Alacrity. Alacrity? I don't know how you pronounce it. I am using Audacity right now for recording voiceovers. The only problem with Audacity is that the recent updates are somehow unstable on my system, so I will probably need to make my own small little system just for voiceovers. It's not really much that I need, so probably an hour of work. I think that's everything. That's my setup. So what do you think? How would you rate my setup? Again, it's not much. It's good enough for me. It works right now, and I don't really feel like upgrading anything except for my microphone. But other than that, I also have this coaster on which I put my coffee cup. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.